Part 19. I'm not worthy. Are you worthy? Wendell said with gloomy eyes, "You are just a trash. You can't even look at your own wife. It was too wrong to follow you in the first place. It's good to follow me. I can give her what she wants." Charlie's face turned cold. He lowered his voice and said coldly, "I'll give you two choices. First, you will kowtow to Claire and apologize. In front of everyone, you will swallow what you said. Second, you will completely bankrupt your family group if you don't agree." "Ha ha ha, are you kidding me? What kind of thing are you that bankrupted my family group?" Wendell laughed wildly and looked at Charlie with disgust, clearly not taking what he said seriously. "Are you a mentally retarded daydreamer? What did you use to bankrupt my family group? Do you know what the market value of my family group is?" Charlie was expressionless, stared at Wendell for a moment with a mentally retarded expression, took out a phone at random and dialed Stephen Thompson's number. "In 3 minutes, I want to see Wendell's group go bankrupt and liquidate its assets and debts skyrocket." In 3 minutes, letting a group with a market value of several $billion go bankrupt is just a pipe dream. Wendell looked at Charlie with a stern look and said, "Damn, you are so great. Do you think you are a superhero on the internet?" After that, Wendell said coldly, "Trash, don't pretend. I also give you two choices. First, you will kneel down and apologize to me, and then divorce Claire immediately. Second, I will find some people to completely wipe you off the face of the earth. Then, let you see me and Claire sweet with your own eyes, and you can choose for yourself. I will give you 1 minute." Charlie looked at the phone and said, "You have 1 minute left. Are you sure you can't save it?" "Fuck you. You still have 30 seconds to think about it. If you don't kneel, I will make you regret it forever," Wendell said indifferently. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Time's up. Don't blame me for being cruel. You trash you found yourself. Wendell shook his collar, then waved to a few guards, ready to take care of the trash first. But at this moment, Wendell's cell phone suddenly rang. Wendell was surprised to see his father calling and immediately picked it up. "Dad, I'm at the party. Are you here?" On the phone, Wendell's father growled frantically, "You piece of trash! Who did you offend? What trouble did you cause? Now all the shareholders are frantically dumping our group's shares, and our shares have fallen by more than 90%. As he said, his father roared again. The bank suddenly came to demand debt repayment. All partners suddenly stopped cooperating with us and stopped settlement. Our capital chain has been broken. There is only one way out for bankruptcy and liquidation." Wendell's face immediately paled as he listened to the voice from the phone, and cold sweat dripped down his forehead. "Our house is finished. It's really finished." Wendell wanted to ask more. Suddenly he heard the sound of police sirens on the other end of the phone, followed by the sound of a door opening and the voice of a police officer asking his father to cooperate with the investigation. He suddenly went weak, and his phone fell to the ground, sprattling into pieces. As soon as his legs softened, he kneeled in front of Charlie. The wind blew, and the body and heart became cold. Those bodyguards, seeing this picture, were all shocked and stopped moving forward. Wendell was terrified and asked Charlie in a low voice, "Who are you? You did it, right?" The crowd was also shocked. Wendell answered the call and suddenly kneeled before the Wilson family's son-in-law? What was happening? Charlie looked at him, bent down slightly, and said in a low voice, "I gave you a chance to choose, but you didn't choose the right one." Wendell said, "I know I was wrong. I apologize to you. Please let me go. I originally had nothing to do with you. I never touched her. The M. Grand Corporation cooperation was not my help. The words just said were all fabricated. I beg you, forgive me and my family." Wendell kept kowtowing and apologizing. He never dreamed that the Wilson family's son-in-law would have such great energy. One phone call destroyed his family. When he raised his head and looked at Charlie's cheeks, he only felt that this innocent face was more terrifying than the devil. Can let his family bankrupt in a few minutes? Such a character is not offended at all. Charlie shook his head and said, You should be satisfied, because at least I will save you. Otherwise, your whole family will die." As soon as he said this, Wendell's face turned pale and his entire body trembled violently. Charlie looked at him and said coldly, "To tell you the truth, I am a superhero on the internet. If you don't want to die, you'd better not talk about my identity. Otherwise, you and your father won't survive tomorrow morning." After speaking, Charlie patted Wendell's face and walked into the hall without paying him any attention. But Wendell fell completely to the ground, and he didn't dare to object to Charlie's extremely embarrassing actions. Seeing Charlie walking into the hall, Wendell even ran into the hall while rolling around. Looking around and seeing Claire's figure, he crawled over there, knelt at Claire's feet, kept kowtowing, and cried, "Claire, I'm sorry! I shouldn't have told you about it. Rumor has it. You've got the M. Grand Corporation project. It has nothing to do with me. Please let me go." Claire was shocked by his actions and quickly dodged backwards, but ran into a warm embrace. Claire looked back, and it was Charlie, who was hugging himself. After Charlie came in, he saw Claire. Today's Claire had been dressed carefully, like a star blooming in the crowd, dazzling. Seeing Wendell rushing at Claire, Charlie hugged him first to prevent her from falling, and glared at Wendell fiercely. Wendell was scared and rolled on his stomach, afraid of making Charlie angry. Claire asked in confusion, "What happened to him?" Charlie hugged him and whispered, "I'm afraid this guy is sick. Leave him alone." Although they were husband and wife, they didn't have close contact. Feeling Charlie's warm embrace, Claire's ears turned red. She hurriedly broke free from Charlie's embrace and said, haltingly, "Well, the Chairman Wade of the M. Grand Corporation should be here. I'll take a look."